inside. Ooh, I feel the fire, and it's burning itself inside.
May we request everyone to stand and let's put ourselves in the presence of our Almighty Father as we give thanks this morning. This will be led by Philpost APMG for Marketing and Management Support Services, Maxi Santa Maria.
Heavenly Father, Creator of all things, we praise and we thank you for the graces and blessings you have given to us. We ask for your forgiveness of the sins we have committed. We seek for your guidance, O Lord, in our life's journey and all that we do. We pray that the Philippine postal workers, with the health, strength, and integrity to carry out our mission to better serve the public. Please bless our leader, our Postmaster General, that he will continue to encourage, guide, and inspire us as he takes us through the path of wisdom, passion, and determination as we remain steadfast and unwavering in our commitment to fulfill our mandate. Lord, we also thank you for this gift-wrapped opportunity you have given us as we are able to gather to celebrate a milestone as an organization and as a country, to celebrate the lives and works of our fellow Filipinos who have used their talents to help bring joy and bring inspiration to people in our countrymen. May we too always help and inspire others, and may put into good use the gifts and talents you have given us. All this we lift up to you. Amen.
Manatili tayong nakatayo para sa ating pambansang awit.
We are the post office.
We are ready!
We are ready.
Maari na pong magsiupo ang lahat. Gentlemen, I would love to introduce myself as your host for today. My name's Katrina Demaranan, your Miss Universe Philippines Tourism 2021. Ayan, hello po. Nagulat po ba kayo na ako rin po ang VO kanina? Ako rin po ang host. Alright, magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Today, if you guys are aware, we are giving salute and of course celebrating our living legends and thanking them for their inspiration for us. And of course, for us being proud of being Filipino. Ayan. Mula sa iba't ibang larangan, iisa ang naging hangarin ang makapagbigay karangalan sa ating bansa at sa ating lahi in their own way. But of course, right now, we would like to give thanks to our very generous sponsors, our silver partners, Messaging Provider Solutions Inc., and Government Service Insurance System. And of course, our gold partners, JC Premier and TokTok, TCL Philippines, Philippine Airport Ground Support Solutions Inc., Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, Mega White Construction Corporation, and Robinson's Land Corporation. Thank you so much to our dear sponsors for making this event possible. Ayan. And today, also, we are here to welcome 10 highly regarded Filipinos who have proven that nothing is impossible as long as you're determined at buo ang paniniwala na kaya natin lahat. Ayan. We both will celebrate their achievements and, of course, appreciation for uplifting us as we commemorate them with their own stamps. But before we get started with that, let's please welcome and officially open our celebration with our dearest Postmaster General and Field Post CEO. Please welcome Mr. Norman Fulgencio.
Hello. Thank you, Miss Beautiful. ASEC Anthony Gerard Gonzalez, Office of the Presidential Assistant for Visayas, Attorney Michael P. Cloribel, Governance Commission for GOCC, Director, Chairman Andrea Domingo, Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, Attorney Juanito Sanyosa, Corporate Secretary of PAGCOR, Deputy Director General Tereso Panga, Philippine Economic Zone Authority, Dr. Rene Escalante, National Historical Commission of the Philippines, Mr. Luisito V. Clavano, Board of Directors of the Clark Development Corporation, Police Brigadier General Leo Francisco, Manila Police District, General John Estabilio, OIC, Aerodrome Management Service of the Civil Aviation Authority, Mela Facun, GSIS, Felix Berto Robles, GSIS, Yusek de Bolsinas, Office of the President, Director Gigi Asilia of Philippine News Agency, Judge Cheryl Tulabing, RTC Manila, Mr. Arsenio Nick Lizazo, Chairman, National Commission for Culture and Arts, Attorney Melvin Matibag, President of National Transmission Corporation, Superintendent Randy Agonos, Director, Manila Fire District, Mr. Fidel Sarmiento, President, Art Association of the Philippines. For our sponsor, Mr. Dixon Escolar, COO of PAGS, Mr. Joseph Madrigal of PAGS, Mr. Michael Narvaez of PAGS, Christopher Avila, Ms. Maybel Aragon Gobio of Robinson Land Corporation, Ms. Ana Salgado, Mega Wide, Ms. Maylene Talagon, Mega Wide, Ms. Dayan Matondo, JC Premier TokTok, and Mr. Jeffrey Aro of JC Premier TokTok. Attorney Cecilio Tobillo, my colleague in the Stamp Committee, Miss Josefina Cura, another colleague in Stamp Committee, members of the Board of the Post Office, Director Vidal Querol and Director Liberty Avila, Assistant Postmaster General Francis Sereno of Admin and Finance, Assistant Postmaster General Maxi Santa Maria for Management Support Service, Assistant Postmaster General Joel Samudio for Operation, Director Bong Javier of Mega Manila. We warmly welcome our beloved honorees and representatives, Mr. Rafael Nepomuceno, Mr. Eugene Torre, and his wife, Miss Maria Lina Torre. Miss Aida Cruz Chinloy, sister of Miss Josie Natori. Mr. Brian Mercado, representative of Mr. Kenneth Cobompue. Mr. Django Bustamante for Mr. Efrem Bata Reyes. Miss Tin Samson for Miss Lea Salonga. Mr. Vincent Banataw, brother of Mr. Dado Banataw. Sir. Mr. Jose Miñana, Chief Sustainability Officer, Public Affairs Officer of Jollibee. Sir. Kaya pala naka-red kayo. Jollibee. To my wife, Cherry, my parents, family, our friends from the media, men and women of Philippine Post Office, my other fellow workers in government, everyone watching us today, good morning. Late na tayo. It is with great honor that I open this program not only to launch the stamp for Living Legends, World-Renowned Filipinos Series 1, but more importantly, para magpasalamat at magbigay pugay sa ating mga alamat. Hindi po dito nagtatapos ang ating pagkilala sa husay at galing ng ating mga kababayan. Because this will be the first of the 3 categories with multiple series, namely Living Legends World-Renowned Filipino Series, Living Legends Outstanding Filipinos Series, and the Never Forgotten Series. In today's event, we celebrate the 75th anniversary of the first issuance of stamps by the Republic of the Philippines, and the 254th founding anniversary of the establishment of the Philippine Postal Service during the Spanish era. The whole month of November is also the celebration for National Stamp Collecting Month, pursuant to then President Fidel V. Ramos' Proclamation number 494 issued in 1994. As stamp collector himself, he recognized that the collection and study of stamps will provide our people, especially the youth, with deeper knowledge of our history, culture, and traditions, as well as of the rest of the world. He also mentioned that the promotion and development of our people's consciousness of the value and significance of the philately in our country will help provide an effective means of projecting the Philippines abroad and consequently boosting our tourism and economy. Now is the perfect time to introduce a new generation of stamps and postcards recognizing the most valuable asset of the country, the Filipino people. This is our people-centered approach in public service under the Hatid Malasakit campaign started by our President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Sila ang mga kababayan natin na nagpakilala sa mundo ng tunay na husay at talino nating mga Pilipino. They conquered international competitions, global industries, and multinational brands, not only by sheer talents, but with their Filipino values, sipag, tiyaga, malasakit, pagmamahal sa bayan, at higit sa lahat, pananampalataya sa Diyos. Hindi po talaga mapapantayan ang kanilang naiambag sa pag-angat ng ating bansa. Now, the post office does not only deliver mails and parcels. This time, we will also be the bearer of good news. Through our stamps and postcard, we will deliver hope and inspiration to millions of people, not only to our countrymen, but to everyone in every part of the world. Today, the post office is innovating its postage stamps and postcards to celebrate, inspire, and reflect the genuine spirit and excellence of the Filipinos across every field of endeavors. This is the post office modest way of giving recognition and paying tribute to our Filipino legends, to Mr. Dado Banataw, Mr. Jordan Clarkson, Jollibee, Mr. Kenneth Cobompue, Miss Monique Luwelier, Miss Josie Natori, Mr. Paeng Nepomuceno, Mr. Efren Bata Reyes, Miss Lea Salonga, Mr. Eugene Torre, who recently was inducted to the World Chess Federation Hall of Famer. You know, sa kanilang pamilya na lubos na sumusuporta sa kanila, maraming salamat po. Our stamps and postcards shall serve as a permanent reminder to all Filipinos, both present and future generations, that our honorees are Filipinos who made significant contributions to the Philippines and the whole world. They spent their lifetime valuing strong faith, hard work, patience, perseverance, and above all, the passion to make a difference. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga living legends. The Post Office will launch new generation of Philippine postcard, not only to capture the interest of young people and all the like, but to create more fun and excitement in keeping in touch with our loved ones wherever they may be. While being a world-renowned Filipino is both an honor and a privilege, we know it's not easy because it is a great responsibility to carry our flag wherever they go. Kaya naman lubos ang ating pasasalamat sa kanila at ang pagpupugay na ito ay maliit lamang na paraan upang suklian ang karangalan na dinala nila sa atin. The duty to guard our heritage for the future generations is vested in each one of us. And it is imperative that the value of the Filipino spirit lives on. Our love for country will always be that one thing that grounds us, unifies us, and holds us together despite our differences. We learn from our honorees that when we represent the country, we are not only raising our flag in international arenas, but also showing the world what it means to be a Filipino. We take great pride in immortalizing these individuals and their achievements, and determined as we are, we will continue this advocacy to fuel the Filipinos' passion to excellence. Join me in saluting our Filipino legends across the globe. Tunay namin kayong ipinagmamalaki. Mabuhay ang galing at husay ng Pilipino.
Wow. Thank you, Postmaster General Mr. Fulgencio, for that very, very inspiring message for us all. But may we please ask you to stay on stage for the next part of the program. Ito na po yung pinaka-exciting part. Kailangan nandito po kayo. Alright, we would also like to call on some of our dear guests to please join our Postmaster General on stage for the unveiling of our stamp sheet and official first day covers. Please join us here on stage. Attorney Michael P. Cloribel, Director of Irving Osenia, Governance Commission for GOCCS, Chairman Andrea D. Domingo, Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation or PAGCOR, Deputy Director General Tereso, Panga Philippine Economic Zone Authority, Dr. Rene R. Escalante, National Historical Commission of the Philippines, Mr. Luisito V. Clavano, Clark Development Corporation, PB Gen Leo M. Francisco, Manila Police District, General John Estabilio, OIC Aerodrome Management Service, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Director Gigi Arcilia of Philippine News Agency, Yusek D. Bold Sinas, Judge Cheryl Tulabing, RTC of Manila, and Attorney Melvin A. Matibag, President, National Transmission Corporation. May we please also have Post Office Assistant Postmaster Generals Francis Sereno for Administration and Finance, APMG Maxi Santa Maria III for Management Support Services, APMG Joel L. Zamudio for Operations, and lastly, Director Bong Javier of Mega Manila. Thank you all for being up here with us today. Are we complete? Alright, ito na po ang ating hinihintayan the whole morning. Presenting the much-awaited living legend, world-renowned Filipino series stamps in 3, 2, 1! Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause naman po? Ayan, quick photo op. Thank you everyone, and thank you so much to our Postmaster General and CEO of PhilPost, Mr. Norman Fulgencio. Now it's time to show our gratitude to these 10 world-renowned Filipinos who have given so much honor to our country. Our first living legend. Okay, together with Chairman Andrea Domingo of PAGCOR, we have Paeng Nepomuceno. He remains to this day to be a bowler's bowler. He brought the love of bowling to the masses and made us all aspire to be just like him. All right, let's take a look at this.
I started bowling in 1970. I was 12 years old. And I got into bowling by accident. Mula ng malakas, we looked for a shelter, and that shelter was a bowling center. That's how I got into bowling. Destiny. Mula ng malakas. I have 4 Guinness Book of World Records. The very first one was youngest world champion, and then the second is for winning the Bowling World Cup in different decades. And then I hold the most titles in career, and I broke my own record for the 4th time in 2020 when I established 133 career titles, won in 6 different decades. I've learned that nobody's born to be a champion. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of practice, a lot of dedication, and a lot of sacrifices. And most importantly, prayers and love for God and love for country. I love my country, and all I've done in my own little way was to bring honors to our country. Nothing feels better than playing for flag and country.
Mga kaibigan, 6-time World Bowling Champion and World Bowling Hall of Famer. Please welcome Mr. Paeng Nepomuceno. We can have Mr. Paeng sign. There we go. Mr. Paeng Nepomuceno, maybe you'd like to give a speech for all of us?
Thank you. Good morning. Wow. Thank you very much. Philippine Postal Corporation, headed by Mr. Postman, Postmaster General Norman Fulgencio. I'd like to thank all of the officers of the Philippine Postal Corporation, and I'm very humbled with this tribute today. And this is something that I will cherish all of my life. Maraming salamat sa inyo. I'd like to share and dedicate this to my loving wife, Pinky, my inspiration and #1 cheerleader. She's watching at home, and our 3 children, Rafu, Syra Margarita, Sam, and Isabel Angela, Billy. I'd also like to thank my father-in-law, Jose Puyat, and his brother, Aristeo Puyat, for supporting me all throughout my career. And I also want to thank my late godfather, Pablo P. Carlos Jr., and his family, who has been, if not for him, my career would have not, or I would not be where I am today. I'd like to thank also the Philippine Bowling Federation, where I'm a trustee. Today's celebration is not only mine. It represents the Filipino can, and if you put your mind into it, you can achieve anything you want to. I'd like to thank God for this unique honor and blessing. Thank you, Lord. And the stamp, or our stamps today, together with my fellow honorees, represent that through hard work, through perseverance, through discipline, the Filipino can. And in closing, I'd like to echo my motto, which is in my stamp, which is to believe in God, believe in yourself. And if you strive for excellence, everything will come your way. Thank you very much for this morning, and thank you, sir. This is one of my most precious tributes and honor. Thank you.
Congratulations to Mr. Paeng Nepomuceno. Thank you so much for inspiring us with your hard work and dedication to your craft. Now we introduce a woman of sense, fashion sense that is. An Order of La Candula awardee, she was also given the Peopling of America Award from the Statue of Liberty Ellis Island Foundation. She has truly blazed the trail for others to follow. Let's take a look at this.
I've always believed my biggest asset is being, number one, a woman, and second, being a Filipino. Growing up, being exposed to entrepreneurs like my grandmother and businessmen, the entire family, and my father and my mother building their own business from scratch, it was always a given that I would be in business. And at the end, I really wanted to have something to do with the Philippines, something that I can go back to my roots. As I said, Matori wouldn't be around today if it were not because it is made in the Philippines and it has the artisanal sensibility and craftsmanship and quality that I'm very proud of. And 45 years later, we're still in the top of our game and distributed in the best stores around the world. I am the biggest fan of Filipinos. We are very unique. I always believe in the creativity of Filipinos, and there are so many amazing Filipinos that should be recognized, and slowly but surely I feel like there will be much more global recognition of what a jewel the country is and what a jewel the Filipinos are.
Kasama din natin live on Zoom all the way from New York City, Miss Josie Natori. Hello, Miss Josie.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
You look so beautiful. I love the red lipstick.
Thank you.
So you are...
After,
Yes po?
well, I'm so grateful for this, and thank you to the Postmaster General. This is a real gift. You know, we will be 45 years in the business next year, and this is a great gift. Thank you. And thank you for my sister being there for me, and really a wonderful congratulations to all the other honorees here.
Yes.
Some of them my good friends. So really, it's an awesome group. But thank you, and sorry that I can't be there, but really, it's
Yes,
great
you may
gift.
not be here in person, but you are with us in spirit and on Zoom. So that's all that
Thank-
matters. Thank you so much, Miss Natori. May we now invite also Mr. Arsenio Lizazo of NCCA and Miss Ida Cruz Chinloy to sign our official first day cover and receive the commemorative stamp on behalf of Miss Josie Natori.
Kamukha kapatid.
Miss Ida, if you can please sign our first... There we go. Our first day cover for Miss Josie Natori. Thank you. Maybe we can hear a couple of words from Miss Josie Notori herself.
She spoke already.
I want to cut it short, but thank you, and very, very honored.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again. Let's give her a round of applause, everybody. Now we move on to our next living legend who became the inspiration of a generation of chess players. A true grandmaster of the sport, he remains to be a true Pinoy icon for all of us. Let's all watch this.
Bata pa lang ako noon, mga 7 years old, nakakalaro na ako ng chess. So, noong 1974 sa Spain, na-achieve ko yung first norm ng Grandmaster. So, very happy ako noon. And then, board 1 ako doon sa Nice, France, 1974 Olympiad, na kung saan, pumasok tayo sa A group, kaya nakalabang ko yung maraming mga Grandmasters. And finally, doon ko nakuha yung second norm and the last norm needed para maging full-fledged Grandmaster. Very proud ako talaga sa Pilipino kasi first Grandmaster sa Asia hindi lang sa Philippines. Pinagpala naman ako na akong nakakuha na isang Pilipino. Very proud ako na kung ano man yung mga achievements natin, kahit papano, nagre-reflect doon sa ating pagiging Pilipino. May konting challenge, may konting hirap, kailangan ng konting suporta, pero basta yung desire mo at love mo doon sa game, andyan dyan, makakaya mo any challenge.
Wow. Let's now welcome on stage Asia's first chess grandmaster and a World Chess Hall of Famer, Eugene Torre. Along with Mr. Eugene Torre, may we call on Attorney Melvin Matibag. Congratulations, Sir Eugene Torre. If we could please sign. Super nakaka-inspire po ang ating mga living legends, no? And after the photo op, can we please hear Mr. Eugene's speech that he has for all of us? If you'd like to step up to the podium po, Mr. Eugene Torre.
Good morning, everybody. Parati kong nadidinig, pagka may namimint ako pagka may namimit ako, ang sabi parati, naalala ko kayo, sir, nung nag-grandmaster kayo, nung bata pa ako. Kaya talagang dito na po ako tumanda sa pag-chess. Anyway, gusto ko pong unang-una magpasalamat sa Philippine PhilPost Corporation sa pagsuporta dito. Nakakatuwa po at hindi naman po namin nakalain na mabibigyan kami ng ganitong karangalan. So, sa lahat po sa PhilPost, maraming salamat sa pangunguna po ng inyong Postmaster General Norman Fulgencio at lahat-lahat po kayo, mga opisyales, at mga piones, lahat kayo, maraming salamat sa inyo. Alam nyo ba na sa chess, ang piones actually, ang very important ang role din. Kasi nagiging effective lang ang inyong mga bossing kung maganda ang inyong ginagawa. Kasi kahit gaano kagaling po ang ating mga opisyales, kung weekend o hindi maganda yung pawn formations natin, hindi po natin ma-achieve yung ating victory. Anyway, natutunan ko sa pag-chess ko na parang we have three kings, no, sa buhay. Ito yung mental king, physical king, and spiritual king. And very important po ito na pinopromote natin, yung ating physical. Kaya maswerte kami sa sports kasi automatic pinopromote namin yung mental and physical. Kaya nga ang tawag sa sports discipline. And I'm sure yung involved din sa arts, ganon din po. And hindi naman kami makaka-excel kung we are not at peace. Kaya very important din po na maayos yung aming spiritual king. So umpisa po, I was a little bit, hindi ko alam kung itutuloy ko dahil mahal ko yung chess I have that endearing love for chess. And I was not sure kung ibibigay ko ba yung buong buhay ko sa chess na mahal ko. And pero ngayon, nabibigyan po ito ng recognition. I think the best ever na recognition at honor, lalo po akong naniniwala na yung desisyon ko na ipursige yung paglalaro ng chess, hindi lang po good move, kundi excellent move. And maraming salamat sa Philpos na ngayon alam ko na kumbaga excellent move nga yung ginawa ko sa aking buhay. And hopefully, kami po na inyong kumbaga binibigyan ng honor, hopefully magiging good example kami sa ating mga kabataan dahil ito naman talaga ang target sa ating mamamayan na ma-encourage natin ang ating mga kabataan ma-involve to something that is, makakatulong sa ating bansa. And pag nangyari yon, happy na kami ni Paeng, lahat ng mga celebrants dito, happy na rin kami. Kasi hindi lang kami parang winner doon sa chessboard o sa tagisan namin sa aming sports, kundi ang feeling na rin namin, winner na rin kami sa laro ng buhay. Maraming salamat po, Philpos. Maraming salamat at mabuhay ang
Maraming salamat
Pilipino.
po, Mr. Eugene Torre. And again, congratulations for your successes. Up next is an entrepreneur and engineer in the high-tech industry. He is credited, among other things, the first Windows graphics accelerator chip for personal computers. His inspiring rags to riches story proves how hard work and dedication can really make a difference. Let's watch this.
I am the son of a rice farmer from a small barrio in Malampag, Igig, Cagayan Valley. My goal is always to make people's lives better. I can also firmly say that my accomplishments truly had a positive impact on global industries and economies. My journey from Cagayan Valley to Silicon Valley is arguably remarkable because it did not inherit wealth, land, or business. Neither did I accomplish it through social media or political connections. I achieved my success through the use of my own intellectual capacity and through strong values of hard work, perseverance instilled by my parents who lived by the sword. I am very passionate about helping my country, the Philippines. because my being a person was defined here. I truly believe that my story could be your story.
Wow. How inspiring that was. And alam nyo po, makakasama din natin live on Zoom from the US si Mr. Diosdado Banataw. Hello po.
Hello?
Hello, congratulations po for your success. May question lang po kami. What is your biggest advice for reaching the success that you have also reached throughout your lifetime?
My journey from Cagayan Valley to Silicon Valley I am thankful for all the opportunities that came my way.
We
and
are
hope
so proud of you.
that many others can have the same opportunities. Thank you for commemorating my success and hope that it will inspire others.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you, Mr. Diosdado Banato, and I'm sure you have touched the lives of many. May we please call on stage the members of Post Office Board of Directors, Director Vidal and Director Avila. And also the brother, Mr. Vincent Banatao, on stage for the signing of our official first day cover and receive the frame stamp on behalf of Mr. Dado Banatao. Mr. Banatao, this is a very well-deserved commemoration for you for all the hard work. Please have the signing of the first day cover. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much for receiving on behalf of Mr. Diosdado Banatao. And congratulations again to you, sir.
Hello. Mr. Banataw, good morning po from the Philippines. Nakita ko namin yung video nyo. Napanood ng maraming tao dito na kasalukuyang nanonood. At very inspiring po. Sana po, yung populasyon nyo lumago. No? Sana maging milyon yung katulad yung tao dito sa Pilipinas. At saludo po kami sa mga binitawan yung mga salita. At we are proud of you, Mr. Banataw. And we hope to see you soon in the Philippines. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Congratulations po, Mr. Diosdado Banatao. Now we move on to our next living legend. His name has become synonymous to great billiard playing. His nicknames, the Magician or sometimes the Maestro, has given him his rightful place in the halls of billiard legends. Let's take a look at this.
Siguro mga 12 anyos ako nung malaman ko may tira ako kasi doon na ako nagsimulang paglalaro, dumayo sa mga iba-ibang probinsya. Noong 1985, doon sa Amerika, ang alam ko, mga harang lang ako sa bilyar. Hindi ko rin alam na meron tournament doon sa US. Eh napakarami palang tournament, kaya tournament na lang linaraw ko. Tsaka simula nung nakilala na ako ng mag-sponsor na akin dito sa Pilipinas. At ayun, parati ko nare-represent ngayon ang Pilipinas. Nung pagpunta ko ng mga ibang bansa, marami sumusuporta sa ating mga Pilipino. Malaking bagay na yun para sa atin yun. Dahil pagka nandun tayo, marami tayo nakikita, parang inspiration natin sila. Ako, nakakapangilabot nung makilala na ako ng ibang bansa. Pero hindi ko inaasahan yun na maging popular itong bilyar at makilala ako sa buong mundo.
Ayan. And to receive on behalf of Mr. Efrem Batares, may we call on stage Mr. Django Bustamante and Yusek de Bold Sinas. Thank you so much, Mr. Bustamante. And thank you, Yusek de Bold Sinas, for coming up here for Mr. Efrem Batares. As we know, billiards would not be the same without him. But before we wrap up our first batch of Living Legend recognition, we have a special message from Mr. Efrem Batares himself. So everyone, please turn your attention to the screen.
Isang pagbati para sa ika-75 anibersaryo ng pinakaunang selyo ng Republika ng Pilipinas. Sa alas ilang dekada kong paglalaro ng bilyar, ilang medalya, tropiyo, parangal at pagkilala ng aking nakamit para sa bayan. Ang mapabilang sa hani ng mga kilalang personalidad at bibigyan ng pugay sa pamamagitan ng commemorative stamp ay may tuturing kong isa na namang milestone sa aking buhay bilang isang atleta. Ngayong araw na ito ay malugod kong tinatanggap ang karangalan maging bahagi ng pagpupugay kabilang ang iba pang tanyag na Pilipino at nabigay ng karangalan sa bansa sa iba't ibang larangan. Muli, isang masayang pagbati sa lahat. Maraming salamat at mabuhay ang mga bayaning Pilipino.
What a nice message from Mr. Efrem Batares, and we are so proud of you. And there we have it, everyone, our first 5 living legends. How about a round of applause naman dyan? Ngayon naman, we will take a short break and give you a performer who has also reached greater heights with his novelty act. Mga kaibigan, grand winner of Pilipinas Got Talent Season 2, please welcome Marcelito Pomoy.
Check. Check. I found the love for me. Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead.
I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, but darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're only mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heardn't. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She hears my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found the love to carry more than just my secret, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time, but darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in the dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. No, no, no. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. And once again, thank you for inviting me here. It's an honor to be part of this event. Thank you so much. Ayan. Gusto niyo pa bang kumanta o... Okay, my next song ay kinanta ko po ito sa America's Got Talent. Maraming salamat po sa suporta. Proud to be Pinoy. Ayan. Para po sa inyo. I pray you'll be alright in watches where we go, in help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be your Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. Lalut sugar to die, I pray we'll find your light. Nel cuore resterà in hold within our heart, a ricordarci che when stars go out each night, eterna stella nella mia preghiera. Let this be our prayer. Quanta fede c'è when shadows fill our day. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e speranza. Ognuno dia mano al suo vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dà. We ask the light be kind, e the city in watches from above. Ognuno trovi amore, we hope it's so we'll find. Intorno dentro sa another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer. Just like every child, just like every child, need to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. E la fede che hai acceso in noi. Sento che ci
Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Thank you, thank you. As my next song, a song by Jus Groban. Hope you like it. Mainit ba? Sabi ko na sa inyo eh. Dapat nagpayong kayo. Dear Charo, check.
When I am down in all my soul so weary, when troubles come in my heart burden me, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountain. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. When I am on your shoulders, you raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when you raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Do you want more? Ang init talaga. Okay, before anything else, nais ko lang pasalamat kay Direk Eric Kison sa pag-imbita po sa akin dito. Siya pong kumuha sa akin. Sir, thank you so much. Ayan. So my next song is, ewan ko lang, maintindihan ko rin itong lingwaheng ito. Para po sa inyo. Kinakanta ko rin po ito sa Spain. Ayan. Tinanong ako kung, alam mo bang ibig sabihin ng Despacito? Alam ko lang kantahin, pero hindi ko po alam kung ano ibig sabihin niyan. Music, pakisalang yung takorit. Ayan. Fonsi, Diwa. Oh, oh no, oh no. Hey, yeah. Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Diwa, vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Oh, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando, voy armando el plan. Solo con presa luz acelera el pulso. Oh, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todo mi sentido va pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuero despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte en besos despacito. Vermo las paredes, grito el laberinto. de ser de tu cuerpo tu manuscrito. Sube, 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 sube. Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos, favorito, favorito, baby. Déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro hasta provocar tus gritos y culmines tu peligro. Si te pido un beso, ven dámelo. Yo sé que está pensándolo, de bote en puente dándolo, me meto andando y dándolo. Sabe que tu corazón conmigo te hace bam bam. Sabe que esa beba está buscando, dame bam bam. De prema de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe. Yo no tengo presa, yo no quiero de la viaje. Empezamos lento, después salvaje. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Cuando tú me besas con esa destreza, yo corro en malicia con delicadeza. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Y quizá belleza, hombre, pega pesa. Pero vamos algo, aquí tengo la pieza. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuero despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte besos despacito. Firmo las paredes de todo el laberinto. De ser de tu cuerpo tu manuscrito. Sube, 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 sube. Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos, favorito, favorito, baby. Déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro hasta provocar tus gritos y culmines tu peligro. Despacito, vamos en Luluna, playa en Puerto Rico, hasta que las olas griten ay bendito, para que mis hilos se queden contigo. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito, lo vamos pegando poquito. Que él enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito, lo vamos pegando poquito hasta provocar tus gritos y culmines tu peligro. Despacito. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. God bless.
Wow! Pati ako po, napasayaw ninyo. Maraming salamat po, Marcelito Pomoy. I'm sure you guys all enjoyed that. Thank you so much for blessing us with your voice. Or actually, voices. Diba? Ayan. So, at this point, we would like to acknowledge the sponsors who have generously made this event possible. May we please invite our beloved Postmaster General once again on stage. And of course, the following sponsors to receive their souvenir frames as a token of our appreciation. May we please call up President and General Manager of GSIS, Attorney Rolando Ledesma. May we please have our Postmaster General up on stage with the President General Manager of GSIS, Attorney Rolando Ledesma Makasait. Who is representing po for GSIS? Ayon. All right, so they are not able to make it today. Let's move on. Representing JC Premier and Tok Tok, Ms. Diane Matondo. May we also call up Chief Operating Officer of PAGGS, Mr. Dixon Escolar. May we also call on Chairman of PAGCOR, Ms. Andrea Domingo. Also representing Megawide Corporation, Ms. Ana Salgado. And Senior Vice President of Robinson's Land Corporation, Ms. Maybel Aragon Gobio. All right. So, Ms. Chairman of PAGCOR, Ms. Andrea Domingo, representing PAGCOR to receive our honorary appreciation frame. Thank you so much. Now, our Chief Operating Officer of PAGS. Thank you so much. Up next, we have representing Megawide Corporation and Senior Vice President of Robinson's Land Corporation. Thank you so much. And now our Senior Vice President of Robbins Land Corporation. Thank you so much. And now can we please have a quick photo op with our Postmaster General, Mr. Norman Fulgencio. Maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta. We really appreciate it. You may now exit the stage na po. Maraming salamat. We would also like to thank our other sponsors, Messaging Provider Solutions Inc. and TCL Philippines. They may not be here today, but we are very grateful for all of your support to make this happen. Again, maraming salamat sa ating mga mahal na sponsors. Now we shall continue on with the recognition of our living legends and their commemorative stamps. Ayan, nandito na po ang ating Postmaster General, Mr. Norman Fulgencio, at sasamahan siya ulit ng ating VIP. Okay, so our next living legend. Her success story inspired many fashion designers to follow her lead. Her designs have been worn by A-list Hollywood celebrities. She's a member of the Council of Fashion Designers of America and was awarded the Presidential Medal of Merit. Her brand continues to make a stamp on the international fashion scene. Let's check out this video.
To buy a wedding dress, then you probably know her name, Monique Lullier.
Philippine-born and LA-based designer Monique
Lullier
Lullier.
dresses A-list celebrities as a ready-to-wear collection. 3 stores that bear her name.
The very beginning, women could not say my name, right? They would say that Monique girl, that Monique Lou, and then they would say Monique Lullier, and I was like, we're on to something. Another big milestone for us was opening our first retail store in Beverly Hills, going to New York City and showing during New York Fashion Week. Now the whole world could see my collections. 2004, I think that was a very big year for me. I dressed Britney Spears for her wedding, and at the same time I dressed Reese Witherspoon on her wedding day. I also had the honor of being invited to go to the White House after dressing Michelle Obama. To see how Hollywood has really embraced me, dressing all these beautiful celebrities, making them feel the most beautiful when the world is watching means the world to me. Designing is very personal to me. It really shows what's in my head, what I'm feeling, what's exciting. I mean, it's very hard for me to not create. For me, living and designing is one and the same. I am proud of my Philippine heritage and hope to continue to inspire future generations to work hard and dream big. Maraming salamat at mabuhay.
Thank you so much, Miss Monique Lullier. And if you guys don't know, her creations are so beautiful. I've seen them myself up close and personal. Unfortunately, she is not able to join us today, but to receive her frame stamp, we have Asek Anthony Gerard, John G. Gonzalez, Miss Ana Salgado, and Miss Mylene Talagon. Thank you so much for accepting the stamp. Moving on to our next living legend. This time, we salute a man whose passion for making finely crafted furniture pieces truly admirable. He's received recognition from Hong Kong's Design for Asia Award, the Japan Good Design Award, and the American Society of Interior Designers Selection. His works have been recognized around the world and can even be seen in several Hollywood celebrities' homes. Take a look.
My mom is my very first mentor. Back when I was a kid, I used to make my own toys that I would bring to her, and seeing her smile made me happy. That's why I took up design. I wanted to bring joy into the lives of people who use my designs and look at them every day. There are so many designs out there, and it is truly difficult to make something different and memorable. But I held on to the principles of good design and became inspired by my own country and people. I discovered what makes a Filipino unique in the world and used our resources, skills, and culture to create objects the world will treasure and enjoy. We have to guard our heritage and make sure the next generation of craftsmen can earn a good living from pursuing their craft. Being known globally is a responsibility. Ultimately, what I produce or give to the world is labeled as Filipino, and it shapes what the outside world thinks of us. It challenges me to be better and go beyond myself, so I can raise our flag higher and show to the world what it means to be a Filipino today.
Ayan, makakasama din natin live on Zoom si Mr. Kenneth Cobonpue. Hello po.
Hello. A very good morning to all of you, most especially Postmaster General Norman Valencio, distinguished guests, the men and women of the Philippine Postal Corporation, and my fellow awardees. Hi to Josie and to Leah. I cannot thank you enough for this recognition and the honor to be immortalized in a Philippine stamp. And just speaking here in front of you is a phenomenon in itself. In my younger years, I used to collect stamps, and I never thought I would one day be in one. This recognition is not only for myself, but for every creative entrepreneur and artisan in the country who try to preserve the Filipino culture in their work and efforts. I would like to thank my team and all the craftsmen who turn my ideas into reality every day. I thank God for putting me in the company of great awardees who bring out the best in all of us as a people and encourage me to go beyond myself. Thank you again to the Philippine Postal Corporation and to Chairman Norman for recognizing our work. May all of us continue to raise the Philippine flag higher in everything we do. God bless our country. Mabuhay.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Kenneth Cobonpue. May we now invite Deputy Director General Tereso Panga of PESA up on stage on behalf of Mr. Kenneth Cobonpue. Congratulations, Mr. Kenneth Cobonpue. All right. Maraming salamat. Up next is a basketball player who's got good game. His stats on the NBA proves that this Filipino-American got what it takes to earn his new title of NBA Sixth Man of the Year.
What I do to get to my goal is work hard, put the time in, and just a lot of hard work and sacrificing to get to this point as an NBA player. When I started getting love internationally, it was great. I thought it was one of the coolest, most humbling things that I've been a part of. Probably my biggest Filipino value is probably loyalty, to my family, my friends. I feel like a lot of people feel that energy when you're around me and have a chance to spend time with me. So I feel like that's one of the biggest things from my Filipino values that has stuck with me all through my life. A representative of the country, the Philippines, it's just humbling, and it's definitely a great accomplishment. I just want to say to all my Filipinos out there, continue to work hard, be yourself, and I'm gonna keep representing the country, keep putting on for us, and hopefully see you guys soon.
All right. Unfortunately, you guys, Mr. Jordan Clarkson is unable to join us today, but to receive his stamp, we have Mr. Dixon Escolar, Mr. Joseph Madrigal, Mr. Michael Narvaez, Mr. Christopher Avila from PAGS. May we please come up on stage to accept his stamp. We also have VIP General Leo and Superintendent Agonos. Maraming salamat po on behalf of Mr. Jordan Clarkson. Thank you so much for coming up on stage on behalf of Mr. Jordan Clarkson. Ngayon naman ay isunod natin ang isang malapit sa puso nating lahat. Can you guys guess, sino ba sa atin ang hindi nakatikim ng saya kapag kumakain ng Chicken Joy? Or isama ng buong pamilya para sa isang food trip na talaga namang bida ang saya. With about 1,200 outlets worldwide, tunay na palasang Pinoy para sa buong mundo.
From small ice cream house beginnings in 1975, Jollibee has grown to over 1,400 stores in 16 countries, serving not just Filipinos around the world, but also more mainstream local customers who now share a love for our food. Kapag nakikita nila si Jollibee in a restaurant or outside, immediately they will smile, wave, and run to Jollibee and hug. And ang saya na nila. And that makes us happy to give them joy. Whenever customers try our products or visit our stores, we want them to feel the joy of family and home. Very much like the hospitality Filipinos are known for around the world. Even as Jollibee becomes a global brand, serving people of different backgrounds and ethnicities around the world, we will never forget that it all began with 2 ice cream parlors here in the Philippines.
Thank you so much, Jollibee! Very well deserved. May we now invite our representatives from Jollibee? And of course, Jollibee himself! Palakpakan naman natin! Alam nyo, kahit nung bata ako hanggang ngayon, excited pa rin ako makita si Jollibee in person. Hello! Kinilig! Alright, let's also have Mr. Jose Minanya, former president of Jollibee Philippines and former country head of Jollibee North America and Vietnam, together with APMG Francis Sereno, APMG Maxi Santa Maria III, APMG Joel Zamudio, and Director Bong Javier of Liberty, Director Vidal Querol, and Director Avila. believe we also have a thank you video from Jollibee.
A jolly morning, dear guests, and to everyone here today. Over 40 years ago, Jollibee started from a couple of ice cream houses, one of which was located in Quiapo, not too far from here. From those small beginnings, we dreamed big and worked hard. At first, the dream was to become the best in the Philippines. And when we achieved that, we aim to be the best in Asia. And now, our vision is to be one of the top 5 restaurant companies in the world. We truly believe that a Filipino company can compete with the best of the best across the globe. We've been achieving our dreams steadily by serving great tasting food and are spurred on by our mission to bring the joy of eating to everyone. We are grateful to the Philippine Postal Corporation, headed by Postmaster General Norman Fulgencio, for selecting Jollibee as one of the living legends of the country in its 75th year commemorative stamp collection. To be counted alongside with these great individuals is truly an honor. We also share this wonderful privilege with our company's people, both past and present, who have worked hard to bring us to where we are now, and to all our customers who have not only supported us, but allowed us to be a part of their lives. This honor is indeed a milestone in Jollibee's history, a story we share with each Filipino, and one that we look forward to continuing writing together. Thank you very much, and we wish you all a safe and joyful day ahead.
Congratulations, Jollibee! Thank you for making the best fried chicken that we've ever had. Now we move on to our next living legend, and she is truly incomparable. Her voice made its way to Broadway, West End, and London, and got recognitions for it. An Aliu awardee and Tony awardee with sold-out concerts, she remains to inspire upcoming performers with her impeccable talent.
I remember my heart just like pounding, and then my name was called. It was crazy. It was nuts. So actually, the Olivier and the Tony are with my mom. It felt pretty darn great. I'm not gonna lie. It felt really wonderful. It certainly motivates me to always do the best work that I can do, knowing that I am representing my country and my people whenever I step out onto a stage. It's a responsibility that I don't take lightly, and thus I am pushed to be the best that I can be. I think the one thing that I realized at the end of the day was that if you put out good work, people will notice. Focus on the work. That's really it. It's wonderful being able to represent my country, and I try to do it as best as I can, however I can, whenever I can, wherever I can. I carry the flag, and I proudly say I'm from the Philippines, I am Filipino, and try to represent my people with the work that I do.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Lea Salonga. And actually, makasama din natin live on Zoom si Miss Lea Salonga.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, or is it good afternoon? What time is it over there? Oh, it's still morning.
Afternoon.
Hi, good morning, everybody. To our Postmaster General, Norman Fulgencio, to everybody from the Postal Corporation, to all of my fellow honorees, good morning and congratulations to all of you. It is most certainly a huge honor to be commemorated on a postage stamp on this, the 75th anniversary of the first postage stamp in the Philippines. When I was first told that this was going to happen, I think the most excited person about this was my mom. She said, "Anak, they're going to commemorate you on a stamp. This is a big, big deal. Do you know how big of a deal it is?" And I'm actually aware of how big of a deal it is, having lived in the United States and seeing people like Elvis Presley or scientists or other world figures being commemorated on postage stamps. It just means that you've reached another stage of your life. However, this isn't a laurel upon which any of us plans to sit, because a lot of us are still active, a lot of us are still working, if not all of us, including the very big B that was just honored today. All of us are still striving to do the best work that we can and to be the best at what we do. And honors like this are certainly motivators to continue what it is we love to do. So I am inspired by my fellow honorees today, Tita Josie, Kenneth, Dado, Eugene, Efren Bata, Jollibee! And my apologies if there's anybody else I've forgotten. Paeng Nepomuceno. Thank you for all of the inspiration that you have given the world, and that you've inspired so many of our countrymen to strive to be the best that they can be. And I hope for many, many more years of doing what it is I love to do. And in doing so, I'm hoping for many more years of representing my country and my people. Maraming salamat po. Thank you again, Postmaster General. Thank you again, the Postal Corporation. Thank you for this wonderful, wonderful honor. I receive it with so much gratefulness. Thank you. Maraming salamat po.
Congratulations, Miss Leia Salonga. May we now invite the representatives, Miss Tin Sampson and Miss Maybel Aragon Gobio of Robinson Land Corporation on behalf of Miss Leia Salonga. And also to receive Miss Leia Salonga's framed stamp. Round of applause, please, for Miss Leia Salonga. All right. Congratulations once again to all of our living legends. Now may we please invite everyone on stage for our grand photo up together with our Postmaster General and PhilPost CEO, Mr. Norman Fulgencio. round of applause to all of our living legends. Thank you everyone again and congratulations. And of course, thank you once again to all of our generous sponsors today, our silver partners, Messaging Provider Solutions Inc. and Government Service Insurance System. And our gold partners, JC Premier and TokTok, TCL Philippines, Philippine Airport Ground Support Solutions Inc., Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, Megawide Construction Corporation, and Robinson's Land Corporation. But of course, before we end our program, everyone, a special announcement that I'm sure our collectors and fans are very excited to hear about. May we call on APMG Maxi Santa Maria III on stage once again.
If stamps are windows through which we see the world, it can be said that postcards and other philatelic items, products such as the official first day cover envelope, are the doors to which we explore it. Postcards have been around for more than 150 years. It is one of the communication's dearest innovations. We use it to open possibilities, to be near to our loved ones, to travel to distant lands, to express our emotions, and to begin friendships. This is why postcards endure. They are an extension of ourselves. They fulfill our need to connect.
Thank you so much, APMG Maxi. And now we will present 2 merch videos for you all. Again, our Living Legends philatelic merchandise will be available for sale at our selling booths all around the venue. That officially wraps up our program. It has been such a wonderful day full of gratitude and of course, Filipino pride. Maraming salamat po for joining us today. At sa mga may gustong mag-interview sa ating mga Living Legends, you will have your chance mamaya pagkatapos ng ating salo-salo. Thank you so much, everyone.